We are seeing a pattern so rare in the Dogecoin chart that we have not seen this since all the way back in 2018. That was when I first invested in Dogecoin all the way below half a penny. So to see a pattern like this forming is just truly remarkable. I'm about to explain exactly what this means for Dogecoin and what we can potentially expect in the short term as well as the long term from this pattern. And this comes as we are also seeing a really crazy article coming out. Take a look. The IMF warns that cryptocurrency is not suitable as legal tender. IMF. If you don't know what that is, I'll go ahead and pull it up right here and show you. The IMF stands for International Monetary Fund, and they claim to be an organization that promotes global economic growth and financial stability, encourages international trade, and reduces poverty. Quotas of member countries are key determinants of the voting power of IMF decisions. And now, you may be thinking, well, Matt, why are you leading your show with something like this? It's because I have been looking forward to all day this sweet, glorious moment when we get to roast the IMF, because they are continuing to be absolute silly gooses, goobers on a level to which it's embarrassing. So it is time to absolutely go and take them to the cleaners here. Now, first, if you look here on this IMF page, you can see, oh, geez, I wonder who is the managing director of the IMF. Oh, well, if it's not Kristalina Georgievna, who, by the way, if you didn't know, actually worked from September 2017 to September 2019 as the CEO of the World Bank. Huh. Well, that makes sense. Perhaps the banks are a little bit scared of cryptocurrency because it's so much more efficient and so much better than the current systems. Maybe they're worried about not making as much money. Huh, that could certainly be part of it. Oh, then let's take another look. So this person right here, who you can see, Jita Jeepunath, who is the chief economist of the IMF. Take a look at her profile here over on Wikipedia. You can see she as well, in 2021, is now having a direct role with the World Bank too. So all these people are so tied to the bank that you could literally pull them with an F-150 directly along the way. That's how many ties there are to the bank. So all of them are people you should not trust. If you're listening to the IMF or really any global economic thing, you should probably stop doing that, because these global economic systems and global economic groups are often so far off when it comes to what's actually best. They don't understand the specific countries or the specific needs, and they often make things worse than they actually should be. So of course, they deserve the roast. But this is really the big exciting part of this video right now, which is that we have now seen 8 candles in a row of green for the Dogecoin chart. A remarkable feat that I'm honestly having a hard time even believing is real, even as I look at it before my very eyes. I have it pulled up here so we can zoom in a little bit more on the pictures, but it's just beautiful to see. So it started with that first big green candle. A lot of this is because we've seen Bitcoin going absolutely nuts right now compared to how it's been over the last month, going up to above 40,000. It's still there at this current point in time. 40K Bitcoin is what I'd like to see. That's a great number for BTC. You can see though, the first green, the second green, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 in a row, and technically we are still live on this 8th day, so it could only end up being 7. But in order to actually find the last time that we've done that, like I said, 2018, take a look. On this day in 2018, or this week in 2018, we saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in a row. But keep in mind, that was when Dogecoin was significantly under half a penny. So the price there and the price now are going to be two completely different things. To see a cryptocurrency of the current size of Dogecoin in terms of market cap, I mean over 20 billion, have something like this happen to it is unheard of. It's pretty dang cool. And what that means is there's not a lot of people trying to sell Doge right now, which is going to most likely lead to a price spike at some point in the near future, especially if this continues up and BTC continues doing well. There are, of course, some variables in there that can change this one way or the other, but my prediction right now is that we are most likely going to see a spike soon when it does break out. Very exciting to think about, and I'm, of course, going to be looking at Dogecoin even more so right now. The current price of Doge is sitting right there at 205, so 20.5 cents. Not too shabby whatsoever, especially considering how low it was at the beginning of the year compared to where it is now. We're also seeing this update. Bitcoin suddenly bounces back to 40K, boosting the Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, XRP, and Dogecoin price. More big articles like this one from Forbes, including Dogecoin in the top, as it of course deserves to be. And this is a really cool story. We have a Utah man who is now selling his house, and he will only accept Dogecoin for the house. A 10% fee if you're paying in Doge. So shout out to this guy. That's pretty dang cool that he's doing that. If more of us did that, the price of Dogecoin would continue to go up even more and more and more. I love it. Some people saying some nice things in the comment. Yeah, I appreciate that. Update, Matt has a new haircut. That is the big story of the day. Matt's haircut is going directly to the moon. It's actually a very similar haircut. I'm just styling it a different way. But hopefully it looks good. Could Goldman and Sachs be the first to do a cryptocurrency-related ETF and get it approved? We saw that story. We talked about that not too long ago. Now, though, coming in, we have the first one actually happening. So it is now official. We have someone who is doing it. Let me go ahead and see where this article is. I have it pulled up here. Oh, here we go. The first Bitcoin mutual fund is now making it easier to invest in crypto. So now we have the first mutual fund, the first ETF. All these things are coming that will make Dogecoin significantly easier to buy, make Bitcoin, cryptocurrency altogether, way easier to get. Funny Mike as well coming with the chat. Dogecoin to $1. Funny Mike has over 10 million Doge, making him, as far as I know, the youngest Dogecoin whale in the entire world who has over 10 million Doge. Pretty dang impressive that he's been able to do that. So thank you for the chat coming in. A lot of people saying, no, it's my real hair. Thank you for that. It is real as the hair can be. But I love some of these comments here. The guy should sell his house and buy the money. Oh, I see what you're saying. Someone said he should sell his house like normal and then use that money to buy Dogecoin. But that wouldn't be as cool. And you wouldn't get to have the Dogecoin transaction on the chain that would actually help it out moving forward, which is something we want. The more transactions, the higher the price of Doge will be. So I think it's actually better to have someone paying for it in Doge than to just buy Doge with it, because then you don't have to worry about that extra additional layer there. It makes it easier. It's the whole point of Doge. You're supposed to be able to buy stuff with it. I own 60k coins of Doge. Am I handing it or not? Oh, I'm diamond handing it. I'm personally diamond handing my cryptocurrency, and the word diamond hand can be misleading with Dogecoin specifically because of the community support and how amazing it is in general in terms of its long-term potential. Diamond hands with Dogecoin actually makes sense, but with most cryptos, you should be trying to sell the top and buying at the bottom if you can time it well. If not, then just the smartest thing to do is hold on. That's what most people should do. If you are advanced when it comes to your trading ability, though, you can make money doing that, as I do. Dogecoin is one of the only cryptos that I continue to hold and hold and hold long-term. T-King as well. I'm continuing to believe in that long term as well. Burger King Doge treats. Yes, that's definitely awesome to see. Burger King coming in, and remember, it's just in one place in Brazil, but hopefully that'll continue to spread around the world. Would definitely be a very, very, very positive thing for cryptocurrency altogether. As we were also seeing this. Take a look. Cryptocurrencies are rebounding. Should you invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Dogecoin right now? Between those three, it really comes down to this. Bitcoin has a market cap of over $745 billion, which is currently, you can see, this is a great source if you're ever looking to get more information. You can go to coinmarketcap.com. You can also see right up here, it'll show the BTC price in terms of a percentage of the total market, getting close to 50% again. A lot of people have been saying BTC needs to be above 50% for specific altcoins to do well, like Cardano, Dogecoin, and Ethereum. Ethereum, by the way, 17.4%. It still continued to grow a decent amount as well, going up 15% this week. Bitcoin at 24%. Those are the two respectively in their categories there. But you can see Ethereum has a $267 billion market cap. And when you compare those two to Dogecoin, lower transaction fees, faster transaction times, and you combine that with the fact that Dogecoin right now is at a size where it can easily have updates done to it. It's harder to do those big wide-scale updates on Bitcoin. It's harder to do those big wide-scale updates on Ethereum than you can with Dogecoin because it's smaller right now. And with those updates, we're going to see the price that it costs to do a Dogecoin transaction going significantly even lower than it already is. We also have Vitalik Buterin, who is one of the founders of Ethereum, one of the smartest people in the entire world when it comes to cryptocurrency, working actively with the Dogecoin developers to help them along the way. Ross Nicole and him did a pretty dang cool chat this morning, which was fun to listen to, and I'll talk more about that soon. But we were also seeing, let me go ahead and end that. But this chat is well coming in. Doge fam stronger together to the moon. Coming in from Crypto Tanker. I like the sound of that. Robinhood does not show the same graph. Get them, Matt. I smell a roast coming on. Robinhood, get your act together. I don't know. I haven't heard about that yet. I'll look into it after the show, and we'll see what Robinhood's doing. Maybe I can even look on my phone right now. Robinhood sometimes will be off. For the most part, they're not off. But sometimes it'll be different, also because each exchange will often have a different price at different points in time, which is why you'll see me sometimes calling a certain price on one exchange, even though it's not there on every exchange yet. And sometimes we do have to think about that. But I don't see anything on the Robinhood thing that's too different. Yeah, this is what it looks like. You can see over the last week, it's just continued going up and up and up and up and up. And that's why we've seen those green candle days. It's been a great week for Doge, including that big spike that we saw that went up above 23 cents for a short period of time. But now that upward trajectory is still starting to happen again. Do you know how long it's been since we've seen an upward trajectory like this? It has been months. And I've been saying on the channel for a while that we may see a parabola type curve that then breaks out and goes up again. That seems to be exactly what's forming right now in the chart. But Dogecoin, back to my point that I was making, has a $26 billion market cap. So in terms of room to grow, based on the potential, based on the community, Dogecoin is sitting in a position where it's significantly more advantageous to be looking at that over Ethereum and Bitcoin right now. Even though I'm continuing to hold my BTC, I'm continuing to hold my Ethereum because I don't like to sell when something looks like it's going up. That doesn't change the fact that I'm way more optimistic and way more heavily invested in Dogecoin. Any low price coins you're bullish on, and where can I buy XRP? T-King is extremely low right now. I'm extremely bullish on that. Then there's also a couple of other ones that I should probably talk about. One of them that I actually just got a miner for that arrived in the mail today is HNT. If you don't know what that is, basically it just has a network of radio transmitters that actually runs the cryptocurrency transactions, making it significantly easier than a lot of the other ones. And also, it doesn't have that argument against it that, okay, it uses too much energy. Well, it doesn't even use close to the same amount. And we know on top of that, that even the ones that do use a lot of energy, like Bitcoin, are still significantly less energy than the current system. So with all of that together, you start to get an idea of where we should go right now. Coinbase is 2.1. Robinhood is 2.06. Yeah, Robinhood, get your act together. Dogecoin, what the heck are you doing? You're probably at 21 cents, but Robinhood maybe doesn't have that recorded yet. Let's take a look at goldprice.org. Goldprice.org also has a price, it looks like, that's similar to Robinhood. Yeah, but yeah, these are going to be different. If you round up, though, that is 2.1 because you can do that. It's not that hard to round up. Sometimes that's better, actually, to round up because then you don't have to worry about all those decimal points, which can be annoying at times. And some cryptocurrencies have only decimal points. Oh no, that's not good. As we're also seeing, yeah, I appreciate that. Any low price coins? Should you buy XRP? You said. Where can you buy it? You can buy it on. You can't buy it on Coinbase, I don't think, anymore. They should really put it back on there. But I'm pretty sure you can buy it. No, you can't buy it on Robinhood. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't currently own an XRP, so I don't know where to buy it. But I'll get back to you on that. I mean, there's plenty of exchanges that are going to have it. I know there are. I think you can buy it on Crypto.com. I'm pretty sure on Binance US. I think you can buy it there if you have those exchanges. If not, then I just wouldn't buy it because there's no need to. It's not that great of a cryptocurrency. If you want to go down there and smash the like button, right now we have 1,600 people watching. I'm sure we can easily get that up to over 1,000 likes relatively easily. It wouldn't be that hard. So I would definitely love to see it get to above 500 or above 1,000 there. Difficult, but not impossible, especially if you hate the IMF and all these international groups that are trying to tell us what the heck to do. Then go down there and smash the like button in honor of the roast that we have done against them. They deserve it, every single bit of the roast. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. So he said Uphold has it, Kraken has it. You can buy it on Crypto.com. Yep, that's what I presumed you probably could. I want to buy Tiger King. You can do that by simply, all you have to do if you want it, you get Coinbase Wallet, you buy Ethereum on Coinbase, transfer it to Coinbase Wallet, then just go to Uniswap, and then you type in T-King. It'll show a little circle with a line through it. You click on that. It's really easy. I'm going to make more videos on that in the future, and we'll talk more about it, but it's definitely not hard at all. Well, what the heck are you doing? Exactly, coming in from a dark, I like that. Coming in and using my special tagline there. As we were also seeing this as well, some big stuff happening with small companies who are making large gains in terms of money coming in through investment. Fireblock's custody company raises $310 million, reaches $2 billion valuation. We are seeing billions and billions of dollars pouring into these startups, small companies that are in the crypto space that have major potential and room to grow. You can do this too. Don't feel like everyone else can do this. All these people are just random schmucks who found a couple things that they are good at and decided to put a team together. Maybe they had some money. If you are in a position where you can do this, don't be afraid to take that jump. Every single other person who did also took that jump. No one has it easy. No one's perfect at this. Everyone is just going along and doing what they do. Then they get a little bigger, and all of a sudden, boom, now you have someone investing $310 million into your company, which you will receive a decent percentage of that if you own the company, especially, even if you're just part of it. You will likely receive a decent percentage of that. But yeah, we're definitely seeing some more big stuff. New cut. Who this? That's right. Who the heck? What did you do with Matt? Where is he and what happened to him? Shorty, Shorty, when is we fitting to be rich? I don't know. That's a good question right there. When is we fitting to be rich? Hopefully, all of us will be very rich soon after Dogecoin spikes if we're holding enough. Not everyone is. Also, I thought this story was hilarious. Someone is bringing an $875 mining rig. This is a picture of him and his mining rig into Starbucks and taking advantage of the free electricity, which I guess anyone can take advantage of. At some point, you'll probably get kicked out if you try to do this. But he's somehow getting away with it and making some money doing that. You cannot make very much money from an $800 mining rig. But if you're already going to go to one of those places anyway that gives you free electricity, free Wi-Fi, then hey, I guess you can also be making a few extra bucks. He probably will make enough, at the very least, to pay for his meal or his coffee by the time he leaves, which is pretty dang funny. And Miles coming in saying, what did Miles say? Why can't I use my bank? Miles said, nice haircut, dude. I appreciate that, man. Why can't I use my bank in Canada anymore for Uphold? Had to sell most of my Doge because of it. The reason why is because banks are continuing over and over again to stop people from putting money into cryptocurrency apps. It's ridiculous. They shouldn't be doing it, but they are continuing to do that. And the reason why, in part, is because they understand that the threat that it poses to them. They don't like that, and they don't want it to happen, so of course they're going to try to stop it. But anyway, I'm Matt Wass. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.